representing the United States of America, it is Matt Stutzman.
My name is Matt Stutzman. I'm from Fairfield, Iowa, and my sport is archery.
Matt was of the mind that he could do just about anything he wanted to do. He's able to adapt to a situation that's not made for him.
My parents let me try anything. And because of how they raised me, I have no modifications. If you go around my house, you would not think that there was a guy without arms that lives in this house.
It wasn't that we were being hard-nosed. It's like taking a one-year-old and trying to make life so easy that they never, ever have to figure anything out. And that's not how we did it with our other children. That's not how most parents do it with their children.
What is it now? Ooh, 9, 10, 9, 8. Okay, so let's see what the score is.
I didn't have a job, so I mainly relied on disability because I couldn't find a job. That was fine until we had kids. I couldn't get a job because I didn't have arms, and then I can't take care of my family now.
Bullseye!
I was sitting at home and I was flipping through the channels and saw a guy on TV shooting a bow, and something triggered in me. So when my wife got home, I had this elaborate plan and said, I'm gonna take a bow, I'm gonna shoot a deer, we're gonna put food in the freezer. And she's like, okay. Took the bow home and slowly began teaching myself how to shoot. I went online, Googled teach an armless man how to shoot a bow. There's nowhere you can find, there's no instructions on how to do that. So I'd literally watch people with hands and mimic them. So if a guy was holding the bow in his right hand, I don't see my leg holding the bow. I would visualize that my leg was his right arm and I was drawing the bow just like he did, and I looked basically like this guy. And by doing that, I slowly started teaching myself how to be consistent. In 2010, January, my buddy said, you're a pretty good shooter, you should go to an archery tournament. I very quickly realized that I was the only one that I could find in the world that shot a bow and arrow without any arms. That tournament didn't go very well. 2 days later, I get a call from a manufacturer who said they wanted to sponsor me. And my buddy said, the reason why they sponsor you is because you have no arms. And every time you shoot that bow, it draws attention to the product. And it's not because you're good. And the reality was, I wasn't good. On the drive home, I just sat there and thought about it. And so when I got home, I told my wife I'm gonna be the best archer in the world. The very next day, I sat in a chair and literally 8 hours a day, I shot. And I shot and shot and shot and shot. I was the first person ever with a disability to clean a professional tournament, which means never drop a point. By 2012, I went to trials. Went to London, got a silver medal. And ever since then, I am the one now who makes a living shooting my bow all over the world. Are you sure? All right, go! That was really awesome. Thank you so much for that standing ovation. You can sit back down. I now get an opportunity to show my kids what hard work's about, because ultimately I want them to have the same drive I do. I want them to, when they grow up, and if they have kids and a family, want to feel like they're taking care of their family as well. And I feel like that's by example. If I can join a sport or compete in a sport that you need arms to compete in, and I can do well at it and make a living at it, I'm always like, boys, what's your excuse? Work through it, figure it out. And I'm hoping that they see that. I just want to be the best archer in the world. Like, I don't want to be the best para archer in the world or the best archer with physical disability. I want to be known as like the Michael Jordan of archery. That's what I'm shooting for. I want to win the major tournaments. I want to be that guy that when you think archery, besides Katniss Everdeen, you think Matt Stutzman. She's much better looking than me, so.